Hello class 9th, how are you all? I hope you're fine. So this is the 8th video of your chapter number 8. A house is not a home, and we were on page number 51, and we have to start with the fourth paragraph. So let's begin with it. The fireman would not let us go back into the house that night. It was still too dangerous. Dead or alive, I could not imagine leaving without knowing about my cat. Regardless, I had to go. We piled into the car with just the clothes on our backs and a few of the fireman's blankets and made our way to my grandparents' house to spend the night. So what was the condition? The condition was that they were in a very bad state, and in this situation they had left no shelter with them, and they have to go somewhere else to reside in, to live in. So they decided that Jan is going with his mother to his grandparents house. So that was, the you can say, the most suitable place clicking into their mind. So the fireman wouldn't let us go back into the house, and it is very obvious that no one else, we are not talking about fireman only, no one else would allow anybody to live in such kind of house. Okay, because the things are still burning there, still smoking there, right? So dead or alive, I could not imagine leaving without knowing about my cat. But I was very worried, very worried about my cat, and I didn't want to go and leave this place until I know about my cat. But I was helpless. I have to go, right? So what did they just piled up some, you can say, clothes into the car, and the blankets they got from the firefighters. They had only those stuffs with them, and they managed to go there to grandparents house for spending the night. So next paragraph. The next day, Monday, I went to school. When the fire broke out, I was still wearing the dress I had worn to church that morning, but I had no shoes. I had kicked them off when I was doing my homework. They became yet another casualty of the fire. So I had to borrow some tennis shoes from my aunt. Why couldn't I just stay home from school? My mother wouldn't hear of it, but I was totally embarrassed by everything. The clothes I was wearing looked weird. I had no books or homework, and my backpack was gone. I had my life in that backpack. The more I tried to fit it, the worse it got. Was I destined to be an outcast and a geek all my life? That's what it felt like. I didn't want to grow up, change, or have to handle life if it was going to be this way. I just wanted to curl up and die. So now, in this paragraph, we will come to know that Jan was undergoing a great turmoil in his life, the great upheaval, the things, the accident has shaken his life in many ways. He was already very disturbed. He was already going to a new school without friends. He was lonely. He was isolated. Right. And on the other hand, his house was on fire. And at this juncture of life, they do not have proper shelter to live in. Another problem, that he lost his the lovable cat also. So these were a few things, those who were pinching him very hard on his head. So in this state of mind, he has to go to school the next day. So when that was the Monday, and when he went to school, right? So when the fire broke out, I was still wearing the dress I had worn to church that morning, but I had no shoes. So now he had no. Now he had left without shoes also, because at the time when he was doing his homework, right, he just kicked out his shoes, and those shoes were also became, okay, prone to that fire, you can say. And so I had to borrow some tennis shoes from my aunt. So So these were the problem. Why couldn't I just stay home from school? My mother wouldn't hear of it, but I was totally embarrassed by everything. So he was totally embarrassed. Embarrassed means he was totally hopeless at this moment, because in this little age, if you face such kind of problems in your life, right, when you lose something, so this is very difficult for everyone, right? In this small age, in this little age, he was facing lot of problems. So the clothes I was wearing looked weird. I had no books or homework, and my backpack was gone. The backpack was also there in the house, and it is also burnt with the fire. I had my life in that backpack. So as you know, you love your possessions. Like, you can remember that as a student, you love your books, you love your bag, you love your you can say geometry boxes, you love your pens, you love your pencil, eraser, everything. Do you have special, you can say, attraction with your bag, affection with your bag? You are connected with your things. So he was also connected, and when you lose these kind of things, so it becomes very difficult to accept. Okay. And he said the more I tried to fit in, the worse I got. So he said that I was trying to get into the those kind of new situations, but my destiny was not allowing me to adjust in those situations. So that was very, very awkward for me. Was I destined to be an outcast and a geek all my life? So he is asking the question that why I am getting all these treatments. What is my fault? Right? So that's what I felt like. I didn't want to grow up, change, or have to handle life if it was going to be this way. So he is so depressed at this moment, and he said that if life is like this, if we have to face lot of problems like this in our life, in the coming life, so I don't want to lead, and you can say I don't want to be the part of such kind of life. So I didn't want to grow up, change, or have to handle life if it was going to be this way. So I just wanted to curl up and die. So he said that I cannot bear such kind of thing, right? So, and he thought that I must die in such kind of situation. So this is the, you can say, phase of life. So this phase is, uh, you can say this phase is faced by everybody, right? And sometimes in life we face such kind of problems, and that time we just think about some suicidal acts, but we must not do that. Okay, life is upheaval, life is up and down, right? But we must not forget that we are living in the society and the family, and your family belongs to you. If you will do such kind of things, you will think about the suicidal acts. So, right, so it is not good for your family. Okay, so this was the, you can say, mental state of the child at that moment. So these were the two paragraphs we have discussed. In the next video we will discuss other paragraphs. So till then, thank you very much. So nice of you.